Hi guys, Jeff Clark, Sources Apprentice. Last night I met with new Sources Apprentice members Carissa Salazar and Matt Smith. They are very excited to be getting into the business and they wanted to kind of pick my brain to see what they needed to do to get started. So they treated me to a very nice dinner. And afterward, there was a Meijer close by and I said, hey guys, you want to just come walk around Meijer with me? And they were pretty excited to do that. So we got some good stuff, learned some good lessons. I got some really good lessons to teach you guys today. So let's see what we got. So first of all, we went to the health area. This is one lesson right here. Really big, heavy stuff. I love selling this stuff FBA. Why? Because it's a pain in the butt. And what that means is there's very few sellers that want to do this. Okay, look at that markdown. Really good. 75%. So because it's such a pain in the butt, I don't have a lot of competition when I buy these things and send them in. Frequently, I'm the only FBA seller, or maybe just one of a couple. And this is no exception. If I remember right, there's only one other FBA seller right now. And you can see I paid $20 a piece for them. They are selling for full retail. So the payout is right around $55. So that's $35 a piece net profit after my buy cost. And the rank is 16,000 in health. So what that it's big and heavy? You know, these are like 8 pounds a piece, but I can send those in and make some money. Got some more Drive. You guys have seen me source these a couple of times at different Meijers. This is the third Meijer I've been at. Got some more Drive products, really good markdowns. These are really kind of fun. It's Notre Dame themed cane, okay? Now, college themes usually don't do all that great because there's, you know, hundreds and hundreds of colleges. And of course, somebody out there loves every college you have. But, you know, not all of them are quite as iconic as Notre Dame. Notre Dame has a very storied history. And so Notre Dame merchandise seems to sell better than most college themes. This is no exception because when I looked these up, there was a rank. It wasn't a great rank. It was like 500,000 in health, but there were 0 sellers. So what does that tell us when there's a rank and no sellers? That means there's demand and there's currently no supply. So with this kind of a markdown, okay, I bought these for $6.24 a piece. I'm going to list them for $34.95 a piece. And if they don't sell in a couple months, I'll bring the price down because I've got a lot of room to make a profit, right? So I'll let you guys know when those sell. That'll be a good lesson for us. Wubbles, these are very good rank, like 20,000 in toys. And they were marked down 50%, $4 a piece, and they're selling for, I think, $12. Okay, so got some home improvement stuff. These tubes of Red Devil Kitchen and Bath Grout, $1.84. Sorry, that's not grout. What the heck is it? See, I don't even know what this stuff is that I'm buying. I don't care what it is. I just know it's going to make money, right? Whatever it is, $1.84, selling for $11. My only competition is Amazon itself. I don't mind going up against Amazon. Brita water bottles. These had a very good rank in kitchen. $4.49, selling for $15. Probably merchant fulfill this hair stuff because it's, you know, chemical and whatever. Got some pet stuff. Okay, here's another good lesson. This one I almost didn't pick up because I was talking to, when I was walking around the store, I was trying to teach Matt and Carissa about stuff to look for. One thing I said is don't get stuff with damaged packaging, all right? So when I picked this up, Matt was like, you sure you want that with damaged packaging? Well, it's a rocket motor, okay, so it's explosive. I'm going to have to merchant fulfill it. I got it just to see, you know, maybe I can do something with it. I can't send it into FBA, of course, because it's hazardous, and I wouldn't with the damaged packaging. But when I looked it up, this may actually have been a mistake because there is a listing for the C65 rocket engine with 3 motors. This only has 2. I could not find a listing for this. So what I'm going to end up doing with this is I'll research it, maybe sell it on eBay. If I can't, then I'm out, you know, a couple bucks. Big deal, right? Okay, so now I want to talk about risk. Risk is a very important factor in your business because, in fact, every time you buy something to resell, you're taking a risk, right? You're risking that for whatever reason it may eventually not sell, and you've just wasted your money. Oh gosh, Jeff, I can't do this business then if I'm taking a risk all the time. Well, you know what? If you punch a clock, you're taking a risk every day you go to work. You're taking a risk that, you know, your boss isn't going to fly off the handle and fire you, or your company isn't going to close down, or, you know, the factory isn't going to burn down overnight, or your job isn't going to be outsourced to Mexico. You take a risk every single day. That's life, right? Life is about risk. So it's not about eliminating the risk in your sourcing. It's just about mitigating it and making certain you're taking good risks. Okay, so I want to show you 3 examples of risks that I took last night sourcing, and I handled each one differently. So I want to show you what I got. All right, we're going to start with this dental guard here, 75% off, great markdown, $787, and it's a small and light item. Okay, so storage and shipping is not going to be much. Now, the rank on this is under 8,000 in health, and it's selling for $22. So I bought 9 of these. You know, I'm risking what? 9 times 8. I'm risking about $70 here. Okay. But with this low of a rank, I think these are going to sell within a week. Okay. And so a week from now, or a week from the time these go in, I'm going to get my $70 back plus another 70 at least in net profit on top of that, right? I can do that. I can do that all day long. All right, here is risk number 2. This is a cute little yard sign. It was in pets. Another really good markdown, 75%, down to $1.50. All right. About 11 of these. Now, the rank on this is like 250,000 in pets. So it's not like these things, okay? It's not going to sell within a week. These might take a few months to sell. And on top of that risk, the other risk is my competition, my FBA competition, is Amazon itself. So, did I really want to buy all of these? Well, I did. Okay, there's 11 of these here, so I'm out $16.50, right? 11 times $1.50. That's my risk. I'm risking $16.50 here, and there is a possibility that I may not sell all these. Now, what I'm going to do with these is not send all 11 in at once since it's a high rank. I'll only send in maybe 3 or 4, and then as they sell, I will add them to more shipments. So I handled that one a little differently than the dental guard. Here is risk number 3. This is a Bluetooth speaker. Okay, it says right there on the package. Decent markdown, not fantastic. 40% markdown from 100 down to $60. Okay. And it's selling for 100, so the profit is about $25 on each speaker. Well, yay, I like making $25 per item. That's great. The rank on this one is okay. It's under 100,000 in electronics, so it's decent. It'll sell. It just won't sell, you know, the minute it hits the warehouse probably. But what I did differently with this is there were 8 of these on the clearance table at Meijer, and I did not buy all 8 of them. Now, if it had a lower rank, I probably would have bought all 8 of them because I love seeing stuff sell quickly like this stuff will here, okay? But understand, 8 times $60, I'm tying up $480 in inventory here. Now, if that's going to flip within a couple weeks, yeah, I got no problem doing it. I'll do that every week. But because of the rank, these might sit there for a few months before selling. And I did not want to tie up almost $500 in inventory money in just one item when I could hit another sale or an auction or something later on and use that money for something that is either going to be a higher margin, okay, because it's not much margin, you know, investing $60, you get 25, what is that, 35%, 40% margin maybe? Oh, listen to me. Retailers would kill for 30% margin. Good grief, I'm so accustomed to 1,000% margins that this sounds small to me. But anyway, does that make sense, guys? Do you hear what I'm saying? I didn't want to tie up $500 into one item that's going to return maybe a few months from now versus using that money for something else. Now, I don't mind investing $120, you know, to get a $50 return, but I just didn't want to tie up that much inventory. So that is your lesson on risk, okay, and some different ways to handle it. But my entire bill last night, when we were done, I showed Matt and Carissa my receipt. I spent $404. And I said, you know, off the top of my head, I think I'm probably going to make about $500 profit off of this. So after listing all of this, my net profit after cost of goods and all Amazon fees, $510. Yay, Jeff. So I'm happy that they asked me for a meeting because I had fun and I made some money here. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. Tell me what you're finding in your sourcing.